taking his shirt.
Nice of you to join us.
Hello.
I'm glad you made it.
How are you? Hey. Good.
She's telling me about
some wine.
photo shoot she had.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
She had a hottie
Too many muscles. I can count them. So. Oh yeah. Give me a glass. I have to.
Who are these? What?
She had a photo shoot. The model had to take the shirt off, and anyway. What are you talking about?
Well, we had like a totally like serious conversation.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay. So.
We're
talking about the shooting.
Photo shoot. When the what?
No, the gun shooting.
Oh my god, it's so awful in this country.
The one that happened the other day at the school.
Yeah, in LA.
Yeah.
Yeah, I seriously freaked out when I saw it on the news feed. I was like, oh my gosh, this is LA. This is where I grew up.
I didn't heard about it.
It was in middle school, like north of downtown LA, and a 12-year-old girl got a gun, and it went off in the middle of class. And it actually hit 2 kids. Luckily, they're fine, but I mean,
my god,
they had to evacuate.
Since the new year, there have been 12 shootings at schools.
It's like 2 in a week.
It's hard to fathom.
There are kids. Yeah, it's true. There is one adult just come in the school, but no, this is from a student.
Well, the kids take it from their parents or their family or whomever, and they bring it to school to show off.
Do you have guns at your home?
No. What do I need a gun for?
Oh, okay, I agree, but I'm French, so I don't know. Everybody say everybody has a gun, so
well, I don't, but Jay does.
Oh,
she does have a gun, and I am not.
In your house?
Yeah, and I do not agree with that at all.
Well, how do you feel about like your kids?
Well, that's what I'm saying. So every
or
night,
our kids going over there.
Every day I keep on make sure. I say, is it locked? And she said, yeah, don't worry about it. It's all fine. I said, well, if either Nick or Leo get it, or some other kid comes to the house and they think it's a toy and they get it, and
so you have to
put it in. It's your responsibility.
Why does she need that?
Well, I have no idea. She sends to defend herself because she's by herself at home, and I don't understand. I really don't understand. I can't convince her of it. She keeps on saying it's the Second Amendment. I'm right.
But I don't understand what you need it for. I don't get it.
And you're American. So it's weird.
But how do you change that? Because it is the Second Amendment. So it was written hundreds of
years ago.
Yeah. How do you make people?
They make amendments to every other.
Yeah, but do you think people will actually?
I understand if you're living in an area where, let's say, you have like a ranch and there's nobody around you. You have no husband at home, you're alone with the kids. Maybe you would want to protect yourself because there's no one near you to help. Like if you call the police, they could take up to 20 minutes to get to your house. So if you lived in like a remote area, then I could see maybe, but
when you're in a remote area, but what is coming after you in the remote area?
Well, I mean, what if somebody wants to rob you?
But here's the thing, if there are not guns for anybody, they're not guns for anybody.
Yeah.
So then they don't have guns to come into your house. They might have a knife, but you also have knives. The logic of defending myself in case somebody comes, then...
Well, the problem is they're always going to find a gun somehow. I mean, that's the issue right now, right? It's like
but they're so rare. In Europe are so rare. I mean, in the UK they don't even have, the police doesn't even have guns. You have to be extremely well trained and military to have them.
Really?
Yeah.
I always thinking like, okay, you're at home, there is a bad person who's just coming with a gun, but you don't have time to, okay, just wait a sec, I just take my gun and I will defend myself.
Right. So that's the other
but
thing.
Your kids
locked up,
have the time to take it and bring to school or...
Right.
Right.
Okay, somebody knocked at the door, I will take the gun and prepare on my back. Maybe it's a bad person.
Yeah.
No, you don't have time.
Nope.
So... it's useless. But it can be so dangerous for your kids. Yeah. So.
Right.
I'm not convinced it's a real defense, you see?
Right.
I'm not convinced about that. If it's under your bed,
how are we going to convince Jay?
Yeah, you all need to go and talk to her because
bring her
talk to her, she's not into it.
Wow.
I don't get it. I don't understand. She keeps on saying, it's defense, and
your son is big,
everybody
so
else. Yeah.
He's 12.
I mean,
Yeah.
if Nick finds it.
He's 12, the same age, so...
Yeah.
So if any of them find them, like this girl from the school, and they want to show off or they think it's a toy.
Yeah,
or,
just for game.
and she keeps on saying, no, they know, they understand, I talk to them, but I don't know.
And
I'm
I know
not
how you can
convinced
sleep
by
with
it.
that.
Every night I need to make sure that it's put away high, so that no,
It should be on. I hope it's locked up.
yeah, it's locked up and high.
Okay, so you don't have time to unlock and
That's
take
what I'm
it.
saying.
Yeah, it's no sense.
Yeah.
But she keeps on saying,
Just take a knife on your kitchen.
If somebody comes, I want to make sure all of you are okay. And that's what I say. How are you gonna go to it?
Yeah. Okay.
First of all, you have to think about it. You have to say, okay, you have to go, you have to undo it, you have to take it down, you have to...
Right.
And make sure that you shoot at the right person. By that time, we're all dead anyway.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Or many accidents like this. It's just
Definitely not, but...
Yeah.
Then
I don't understand.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's not my culture. I don't understand.
No, I don't either.
Well, a lot of the times it is the parent's gun. I mean, where else would they get it from, right?
Yeah.
And I'm sure it was locked up somewhere. I'm sure the parent didn't just leave it on the floor, for them to find it. So.
That's the thing. And how do you feel as a parent when your child does something like that and you don't expect it?
Yeah,
Because that is what I tell Jay.
And you will
I
feel
say,
guilty.
if Nick get it or Leo gets it,
Right.
then how are you gonna feel if they do something with
Yeah,
your
it's
gun?
responsibility. Yeah.
I wouldn't be able to forgive myself.
Me neither.
Yeah, you feel guilty for your life.
Right. I mean, it could have been a lot worse, right? If that kid got shot in the head, I mean, he'd be dead right now. It's worrisome. It's happening too frequently, and we're becoming more and more numb to it because it just happens like so often.
But I think people don't even hear about it. I didn't even... I
I
heard
didn't
about
hear.
it because a parent came and told me at school, but I did not hear in the news. I'm not... I think that's what it is. They happen so often that you...
Can't keep up.
Yeah.
That's depressing.
Yeah, I've talked to my kids. I'm like, if you ever see anyone suspicious on your campus, go run, go run to your teacher, run to any adult, and just listen to what they have to say. Lock yourself up in the room, just tell somebody immediately.
Yeah. Did you hear they did like a simulation, a preparation? They like the.
But it is a scary thought that they have to actually prepare for these things, and teachers also have to prepare to attack. Like if something like this happens, they need to know how to protect themselves and their kids, and if you're a teacher, you have your own kids to worry about.
Yeah.
You have to protect yourself.
Yeah.
So what do you do?
All of the kids that I have in the classroom, I treat them as if they're my kids. So if somebody's going to come and do something, I will defend any of them.
Right.
Because they are under my responsibility. I can't say, yeah.
So, I mean, but if,
if they get me, then I will feel better if something happens to me and not the kids. It's very difficult because you don't know also how you're going to think at that moment, that cold, you have to have a really cold brain and head and say, okay, this is my plan, this is what I'm going to do.
That's why you're a teacher. I'd be like, oh, no. I think when you're responsible for these kids, obviously you're going to put yourself, in between.
Yeah, in the way.
And, as a parent, I would hope, the teacher would be protecting my child, but, she also has her own kids.
Yeah.
But I don't think you think of your own kids that, well, I don't know, I've never been in that situation, and I hope I'm never going to be in that situation.
Yeah.
But I think you think of who you have right there at the moment.
Right.
I don't think you have time really to think about your kids, your family, your...
Right.
And you have maternity instinct, so you will protect the kids.
So it'll be interesting when these kids grow up and, they're old enough to understand everything that was going on around them in America and, why did this happen for so long? And what their perspective will be.
But I think the Rifle Association has so much power in DC. They got so much money. They put it everywhere, and it shuts everybody up. And until it happens to one of the politicians' kid, they're not going to make any changes.
Yeah.
It's always like that. Unless it happens to them, they don't make any changes because it doesn't affect them. They could hear it, but it's another family, it's another kid, it's another mother, it's another father.
It's like I grew up worrying about an earthquake.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, our drills were for earthquakes,
Yeah.
not for shootings.
Yeah.
And no. Take it away.
Is your boss? Was that the hot? Was that the hot model?
No. Bah non. Bien sûr que non.
Oh.
That's funny.
Can you come? I have some friends. They're very nice.
Tell
Yeah,
me
want
to
to
go.
hang out with some moms?
I need a female model. I don't know. Male model.
I can find something for you too.
So here's to male and female bottles.
Cheers.
To talk about something happier than